Hi everyone, this is Richard Kerr from Never Been Sold. This is a show about builders, creators, and risk takers from Southeast Asia. So today I'm joined by Michael Ong. He's the founder of Regenerative Farmers Malaysia, and he is someone who's leading the way in building a more sustainable and resilient food system, and of course addressing the future in terms of food security. So these conversations will go beyond just farming. It's about purpose, perseverance, and of course doing the work to restore the land and the people. So Michael, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me, Richard.
Yeah. So Michael, as we have had a lot of conversations for the last few weeks and last few months now, but probably not many people know about what is regenerative farming is all about. So how would you tell someone, probably not even understanding about the industry, about what are you guys building?
Okay, regenerative farming, basically, we do farming. Easy layman terms is we do it mimicking nature.
Mimicking nature,
Yeah,
all right.
mimicking nature.
That's cool.
So whatever we do and all that, we have to go along with nature. As you know, if we go against Mother Nature, it's very unforgiving.
Yes,
So
true.
yeah, so a lot of people do not know when they go into farming, they will go against nature. That is, take for example, using pesticides, fungicides, okay, and all that, all those chemical fertilizers and all that. So these are actually going against Mother Nature. Yeah, well, we are killing all the microbes in the soil. As you know, in the soil, basically we have billions of microbes, just a good soil in 1 teaspoonful. So by going against nature and all that, you find it very, very difficult.
Yep.
And it's very, very challenging. So what regenerative agriculture is that we do agriculture mimicking nature.
Okay.
What we do in our farm is we use animals as our tools at the end of the day. Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about it later. But you, Michael, as a person, like what is your background and what made you actually wanted to go into this space?
Okay, Richard, to be frank to you, I hate farming. Okay.
You hate farming?
I hate farming. Okay.
Probably not now. Probably you like farming.
Yeah, probably not now.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, when I was small the time, I grew up in a farm.
Okay.
So yeah, my dad will usually ask me, you don't go out and play during the weekends. So I need to work in the farm.
Yeah.
So what I did, I told myself that I won't go into farming, because with all the good things and all that which I missed during my younger days at the time.
While your friends, they go out and play.
I got to work.
Yes, you got to work.
I got to work. So yeah, so this is how, but when I reached the age of 40, I told myself, why not you just go and get yourself a land? And then I got myself a land and I started planting durians.
This was this in Perak, the one?
Yeah, this was in Perak as well. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, this was in Perak as well. So when I started planting durians and all that, it was actually, we have to spray the durian trees every 2 weeks and all that. And my dad was helping me during the time. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, your background, has it always been, what you are actually building today, but were you into other fields?
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually still running my own engineering company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then how does that evolve, or how does it relate to what you are actually building today in terms of building your farms?
Okay, as a mechanical engineer, I have actually used a lot of my know-hows actually to build the farm as well. As you know, farm also we have pumping systems, we have irrigation system, pipings and all that, and building structures and all that. So this comes into handy when I built the farm at the time.
Okay, having that engineering knowledge.
Yep.
Yeah. So maybe I would like to dig a little bit more about yourself, because as we talk in this show, it's about never been sold. So in that sense, is there a part of your life that you don't normally talk about or tell people, but it actually shaped everything that you're doing today?
Yeah, the thing is that what I started doing regenerative agriculture is that during COVID, everybody stops and all that. Then my company also, we have to shut it down for a while due to
Okay.
COVID and all that. So I sit back and think to myself, why farming has to be in this manner? Because my dad, who was been helping me and all that, is
Yep.
having a very bad skin disease due to
Okay.
the constant spraying of pesticides. Then I started learning about regenerative agriculture. And well, this makes sense, you know, producing food at the end of the day to people and all that, which is healthy, and also preserving the health of the soil, which is actually very beneficial to the environment as well, that we are sequestering a lot of carbon back into the soil.
Yeah.
These will actually eventually, one, we are helping on the planetary health and also on human health as well. So why not we give it a shot, you see? Give it a shot. So I started buying a land, a virgin land, okay, and started Regenerative Farmers Malaysia till now.
I see. But that is actually about the business. I'm talking about you as a person. Is there something that you feel?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. On that, Richard, I feel that what currently I'm doing right now on my engineering company and all that, I do not actually contribute much to society.
Okay.
So part of me actually always wanted to, contribute something to society.
Okay.
So I feel agriculture is one of it that we can contribute to society in terms of planetary health as well. So that is why I started this also. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is, to me, is very fulfilling. You actually producing something good, high nutrient dense food for people. And at the end of the day, you are actually taking care of the environment. And for this, I feel that it can go further by teaching others how to do so. Yeah.
Okay. I remember when we had the conversation a couple of weeks ago, you mentioned that you also got inspired by this someone from Africa, I think. Was it from Africa?
Yeah, it's Allan Savory.
Yeah, can you please tell me more about?
Allan Savory.
Yeah.
So Allan Savory, he's from Zimbabwe. He's running the Savory Institute currently. Okay. By talking about him, give me the goosebumps as well. Yeah. Okay. So I contacted him through email and all that.
Okay.
Then he forwarded me to one of his assistants, Eddie, which is in US. So they have been actually doing a lot of work trying to change the world government, okay, in terms of the values, actually protecting Mother Nature, Earth, and all that. So as we know, we have still 50 years of good soil actually to farm. So I contacted Abby and all that. And Abby actually forwarded me to Brian Wilbert, which is running the holistic management over in Australia.
Okay.
So I contacted Brian, and Brian actually asked me to attend his class over in Australia, the holistic land management. So I attended his full course and all that. Well, it was a game changer to me. After attending his course and all that, well, I used all what he have taught me into practice, which is actually part of Allan Savory's network as well. Yeah.
Okay. So what can I say from that is we live in a world today where opportunities are simply just around us. I mean, imagine in back 20 or 30 years ago, you need to be based in certain locations, you need to have certain status in the society to create those opportunities. But in today's context, what you just mentioned just now, you just contacted somebody and everything started from there. So how would you tell somebody to do something to get them inspired that you should take the action, just like what you did?
Yeah, Richard, when you have the heart, actually, you'll find a way to do it, no matter how difficult it is and all that. And if you have the heart also, I believe that the person that is meant for you to get in touch with will appear as well.
I mean, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be for as long as take the action.
Yeah, take the action and have the heart of doing it.
Yeah, I think having the heart. Maybe you want to tell me more about, or tell the audience more about having that heart. What do you actually mean by having that heart?
Oh yeah, you see, the land and us is all connected at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We ourselves and the land, we are connected. So the connected part is basically on the heart, mind. So when you have the heart and the mind coherence, you will actually do a better management and a better decision.
Yeah.
Because as you know, land basically is very dynamic. It's ever changing every time. So by giving you just strategies or processes and all that, SOP and all that to follow, you might not able to actually do the decisions, the management and the decisions at the end of the day are good. But if you have the heart and the mind, excellent.
Yeah.
Everything works perfectly, almost perfect.
Almost perfect.
Almost perfect.
That's actually a great advice, because from what I can see, what you are building today is not just a practice. I believe it's a movement.
Yep.
I believe it's a movement. Then how do you think you can actually help to drive this movement even stronger?
Yeah, I guess people like you, people like you and all that, having this podcast and all that, telling the people in Malaysia or all over the world about what we are doing and all that, and other people as well that is doing the good agriculture practices. I think, these are the way forward actually to move this thing further. Yes, and we are now reaching out to quite a number of universities, like IMU, UMK, and also I think Taylor's recently, local universities and all that contacted us and all that.
Great.
So I feel that there is a hope and there is a future. Yeah,
that's great. And then of course, by leveraging on the social media as well, I think that would actually help enhance
definitely.
And your presence and get people to know more about what you are building. But again, like any other business or any other industries, there will always be challenges. And what do you think is the one biggest challenge that you are facing right now?
Okay, the one biggest challenge that we are facing right now, one thing is, I think, is the policies actually we are having currently. Okay, it has to change. It has to change. It's just that some of these actually takes time. Actually, it takes time.
Yeah, I believe policy. Once if we're able to reach certain points to convince or influence the policymakers, I guess that will actually help shift in the way people want to run regenerative farming, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess like building something that is going against the current or trying to change things, right? For sure, there have been sacrifices made. Maybe what are some of the sacrifices that you have made?
Time actually.
Time
actually.
Tell us more about this.
Time actually with my family and all that. I'm blessed actually to have a beautiful wife and a very understanding wife at the end of the day. Yeah, it's because half of my time is actually in the farm.
I see.
So another half of my time is actually in my office over in KL.
I see.
So time is one of the biggest challenge. But I'm blessed in the way that I have a good team over in my KL office.
Okay, so
that is why I can pursue most of my time right now in regenerative farming.
Okay, how far is the drive between your office in Kuala Lumpur to your farm in Perak?
It's about 3 hours. 3 hours drive. Yeah, one way, 3 hours. Yep.
Great. Now you mentioned briefly about team, and I always believe in whatever you do, you need actually systems, and of course you need teams, right? So what can you give advice or share some of tips on building a great team?
Tips on building a great team is that leadership at the end of the day. It's leadership. So you have to make your team know that what they are working towards too at the end of the day. So you will not want certain people actually to work blindly at the end of the day. So I always tell my team what are the focus, what are the goals actually we are working towards too. helping the customer, solving problems,
Yeah.
you know, and also in a way that not only on the work itself, but on the family as well. Family as well. So this is part of the holistic management actually, which I put into practice. You know, not only in the farm, but also in my company as well.
I see.
Yeah.
That's quite interesting. So, which means whatever you're building, I mean, your engineering firm, and then you apply the knowledge for your farm, and whatever you're building at the farm, you're applying it to your engineering firm.
Yes.
So it goes both ways.
Yeah.
So this is actually quite interesting because rarely, I mean, there are a lot of people building many things at the same time, but what do you think is probably the most challenging part? You know, running two different things at the same time.
Well, Richard, I don't think so. It's a challenge anymore to me right now because I believe everyone has to go through a certain time of hardship.
Hardship,
You know,
okay.
hardship, pain, and all that. Pain is actually the biggest teacher
Okay.
at the end of the day. So if you have gone through that particular process, I think to other people it might seem that it's difficult, but to you it seems okay. It's quite manageable.
Yeah.
I won't say easy, but manageable. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, pain is actually very important, the hardships, right? And this is something I feel a lot of people try to avoid in sometimes. But as you go through more pain, your pain tolerance just got higher and better over time.
Yes.
Then maybe, if you don't mind, probably maybe you can share some painful moments when you're building your company. What were the struggles? Maybe you can share one or two.
That was for my company. That was 25 years ago.
Yeah. When you started that
when
engineering
I started,
firm?
in year 2000, where my son is still very small.
Okay.
Okay. And I remember that I was driving my old four-wheel drive, okay, back from Kuantan.
Tell me it's a Pajero.
No,
yet,
it was the Trooper, not the Pajero. That
okay.
was before the Pajero,
Okay.
the LO49.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the Isuzu Trooper, which I
Okay.
bought it quite cheap, quite beat up as well. Yeah, but it serves me well. And yeah, I have only 5 ringgit in my pocket.
Wow.
So I have to pay toll, I have to pay diesel, and I don't know, somehow or rather I managed to come back to KL.
Wow.
Yeah, that was when I started my business. You know, I need to ferry my workers and all that to do the troubleshooting, installations, servicings, and all that. Yeah, so those were the days. So think about it and all that. It was a journey actually, and along the 25 years, there's still many most ups and downs. Yeah. So we just have to go through it, and at the end of the day, you know, we just need to trust the Almighty.
Yeah, Almighty or the universe,
the
whatever
universe,
you might call it.
Yeah.
But how would you advise somebody to increase their pain tolerance? Yeah, because as I said, some people, they would simply try to avoid as much as possible. But if you want to build great things, you have to go through it. And how would you advise somebody, sir?
Well, you just have to go through it at the end of the day and trust whatever that is painful, that is difficult. It's not long. It's not
just
long.
temporary.
It's just temporary. You will go through it. But after you have gone through it and all that, just reflect back and think what you have learned from it. Okay, and always do not get yourself overwhelmed. You know, when you overwhelm, you become panic, and you will not make good decisions at the end of the day. Yeah.
Get overwhelmed. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, so we're going to talk a bit on maybe some of the breakthroughs that you have encountered as you build both these companies. Maybe there's one thing that you realize about, especially when you're building Regenerative Farmers Malaysia. What was the moment when you realized that this works actually was bigger than just farming?
This actually, when I started Regenerative Farmers Malaysia at the time, a lot of people tell me that this will not work. You know?
It's always like that, right? Especially if you're building something different. There'll be a lot of skeptics.
Some will say that, you are just, naive, stupid, all that, But I feel in me, I feel that there's something actually I have to explore into it and all that and prove to the naysayers, that this actually works. So I persevere and I went for my short courses in Australia and all that. And I'm blessed that Brian actually taught me about holistic management, and also I stayed with the farmers over in Australia. Well, they are like Grant and all that. They are damn good. They teach me everything about holistic management and how to manage a land.
Yeah.
And I was surprised to see that 4,000 acres only run by four families, four individuals in the same family. 100 over acres is only about both husband and wife running the farm. So I was curious to know. So I stayed with them, a couple of days, worked with them and all that. So they taught me everything what I want to know and all that.
Yeah.
So coming back from there, I started to do the practices which I saw during my journey over there. Then just avoid all those, sound and all that coming from outside and all that. Yeah. Then I started using chickens for my farm and all that to regenerate my soil and all that. Then I can see there's a lot of things happening, especially on the biodiversity side, which maybe I can talk to you later on that. That is the most powerful in terms of the 4 eco processes.
Yeah. Maybe we should talk about it just now.
Yeah, okay, good. So as there is 4 eco processes, that is the water cycle, mineral cycle, the energy that is from the sun, and the biodiversity.
And we have a lot of sun here.
Yeah.
Endless supply.
Unfortunately, a lot of people are scared of the sun. So the sun is actually a God-given thing at the end of the day. As we know, if we do not expose to the sun, we do not get our vitamin D. Same goes with the livestock as well. They need sun as well. So when you have all these eco processes in and all that, you build the biodiversity. So as you came to my farm before, you can see, there's a lot of butterflies, dragonflies, birds, different types of birds. We have snakes, we have musang, we have everything there. But they live happily together. So they do not disturb my livestock at the end of the day. And they take care of other pests as well. Yeah, this is very, very strong. Biodiversity, which a lot of people do not realize or do not know about about these processes.
Okay, so hopefully through the existence of your company, you would be able to educate more people about the importance of building this ecosystem, which normally gets destroyed, right? In some practices.
Yeah, you get destroyed the moment you go against it.
Yeah. That's good. Sometimes when you build things, progress sometimes can be slow. How do you stay grounded in that sense?
Focus,
okay.
Focus and also clarity.
Focus and clarity. Please tell us more.
Yeah. You got to know what you are doing forward, what the future will be like. You have to see what's going to happen and all that, by building all these eco processes up. It takes time, but once if you have clarity and all that, it does not feel difficult, and it actually gives you a lot of motivation and also a lot of ideas coming how to be resilient. It's just a soil at the end of the day. If you build the soil to be resilient, first thing is that you do not afraid if there's no rain. You're not afraid that if there's not enough of, it's not fertile and all that. So resilience is actually built through the patience actually that you have throughout the whole journey. So it's very important to have patience and also clarity in what you are doing.
How would someone get clarity in that sense? Because not everyone has clarity, to be honest. I've spoken to so many people. Sometimes they don't know what they want, especially when sometimes even we deal with potential customers. Even then, they don't have clarity. And for us, when I built this company, it's always about having that clarity. Even whatever I write on social media, the content that I create, it's always about clarity. So how would you educate somebody about having clarity in their life?
Okay, like for me is basically I want to contribute. Contributing to society. What are
Okay.
you wanting to contribute to society? For Regenerative Farmers Malaysia and me is basically on planetary health and human health.
Yeah.
So when you have clarity on one, whether you want to do these two things, okay, you work towards it. How you work towards it, that is, you have a lots and lots of resources coming in, or you will go and find the resources to make this happen. So my goal is actually right now is on planetary health and also human health.
Okay.
So by regenerative agriculture, I can make these two things happen. So I'll work towards it. My clarity is
those two.
those two.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I want to go back a little bit more because I think we need to give clarity to the audience. What is regenerative farming is all about when you mention about the chicken as the tool?
Okay, chicken as a tool. As you can see from some of my content and all that, okay, chicken basically is a tool. A tool is just, I every time tell people it's like a hammer. Okay, a hammer, you can build a house.
Yes.
Or you can demolish a house.
Correct.
Same goes with the chicken as well. They can either regenerate the soil or they can destroy the soil as well. So by having chickens as our tools, we must know how to manage them. Because animals, livestock and all that, hundreds of years, millions of years ago, they have actually predators actually to move them. But right now, we do not have any more predators actually to move them.
Okay.
But they are situated in one area. This is how they actually destroy the soil.
The soil.
So what we do is basically we manage them properly, holistically. I would say the word holistically. Manage them holistically, move them when they are required to move, okay? So that they will actually create the mineral cycle, water cycle, and all the 4 eco-processes.
Okay.
So this will actually, not only you have a very healthy livestock, which you do not need to use any vaccination and all that, but you will have a very, very healthy pasture as well.
I see.
Yeah.
I remember when I visited your farm, I see the chickens are happier. They're very happy and they're very friendly as well. So how does it relate to traditional chicken farming?
Okay, what we do is we practice holistic management.
Yeah.
And we know that livestock has stress level
like
as
just
well.
like humans.
Yeah, just like humans, cortisol,
Cortisol.
the stress hormone called cortisol. So we always try to reduce the cortisol level in our farm. I would not like to touch about those industrial farming and all that, but we tend to let our chicken, be happy, be what they are.
Yeah.
Be what they are.
Let them be chickens.
Yeah, let them be chickens.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, cows, let them be cows.
Yeah.
Chickens, let them be chickens. Let them be happy. So that they will actually graze along the healthy pasture.
Correct.
And this will actually, all these healthy pasture will actually give them high in terms of very good phytonutrient grass and all that while they are grazing. And this will actually all transmit all those nutrients back to the eggs and also to the meat as well. Yeah, so we have to do it in this manner, holistically.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I remember you mentioned about the eggs produced by your chicken has higher nutrient density?
Yeah, it's supposed to have a higher nutrient density. So we are working with universities currently and all that to get it tested and all that.
Okay. So that's compared to traditional eggs. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. As you know, food security has always been a big problem in many countries around the world, including this country here in Malaysia. So maybe there's one thing that you feel that most Malaysians or most people get wrong about
farming? Yeah, food security. I always tell people that actually not that we don't have enough of food. We have too much food.
Too much food.
Too much food, you know. And we are actually classed one of the most obese country in Southeast Asia. What I believe is that we do not have enough nutrient-dense food.
Not enough, okay.
Not enough nutrient-dense food. The body acts in such a way that if you do not give them enough nutrient, it will still ask you to consume.
Eat more and more.
More and more.
Yeah.
So if you feed your body or you feed your livestock actually with proper nutrient, enough of nutrient, yeah,
that will improve. Okay.
That will improve.
I see.
Tremendously. Not only on the health wise, but on the waste as well. Yeah, the wastage of food that we are having.
Food waste. Yeah.
Yeah, the food waste.
I think it's a big problem also.
Yeah, it's a big problem. Yes, it's a big problem. I do not know which country is it, but the country in Europe giving, I think, about 5,000 to 6,000 chickens to one of the county, okay, for them. So these families actually, each family takes home 2 chickens. Yeah, this is actually to reduce the food scraps, waste in the home. So they found out it's actually about, if I'm not mistaken, 1 week, the waste on the food scraps was reduced 1,000 ton per week. Reduce.
Wow.
Which is a lot. Just by having chickens, each home having 2 chickens.
Wow.
And not only they eliminate this problem, but every family have free eggs for them to consume.
3 eggs?
Free eggs.
Free eggs or free eggs?
Free eggs.
Okay, talking about eggs, like, for example, you have those 2 chickens, like how many eggs they were able to produce in a week?
Usually the chicken will produce an egg a day.
Once a day?
Yeah, once a day.
Oh,
yeah,
so it's almost like an apples a day.
Yeah.
Okay, so an egg a day, okay. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Because I feel, in general, I think most people probably wouldn't understand about farming because, as you know, in some countries that we live in a very comfortable environment. Everything that we want, we just go to the supermarket, but people don't really understand where their food came from.
Yeah.
Don't you think so?
This is very important, Richard. I always like to emphasize that you must know where your food comes from. It is best if you can know the farmer.
Okay.
How their agriculture practices and all that. And it will be a security for your future as well if you know where your food comes from. Because at the end of the day, your health depends on it. And your medical bills also depends on what you take in to your body. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's very important. It's good that more and more people are more health conscious today, I feel. After the pandemic, maybe I see more people going out, playing pickleball, go for their runs. So that's actually good, and people are more aware of the importance of having nutritional food, right, which is in line to what you guys are doing. But I want to understand a little bit more you as a person. Building things are not easy. Maybe there's one mistake that you made probably in the early part of your life that became a huge lesson for you. What would that be?
Running my existing company actually teach me a lot of things. Dealing with people, dealing with your staff, dealing with customers. Okay. And also family life as well. We in the family actually we have our ups and downs as well. So it's how actually at the end of the day tolerance, managing. This actually helps me to become what I am today.
Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe that's something about the future of farming that makes you really excited and you can't stop talking about it. What is that?
Yeah. After going through series of talks with the university professors and all that, and some of the students and all that, and the young people, I can see the burning in their eyes.
Okay.
In their eyes and heart as well. They want to know about farming, because farming in a way that is projected, that is messy, dirty,
Yeah.
hot.
Hot. Yeah.
But always ask them, you can come over to my farm and see how actually we do farming and all that. It's not like that as projected, but
Yeah.
by the media
Correct.
or your parents as well.
Yeah.
If you mimic nature, basically it's quite enjoyable and
Yeah.
also fulfilling as well. Yeah.
Do you think it's a suitable thing for introverts? What do you think?
Yep.
Yeah, because I've met many people that say I'm an introvert. I don't want to do this because of I don't want to meet people. Maybe going to the farm is a great way for introverts.
Yeah, going
too.
to the farm is a great way. Actually, you do not need to speak to people.
Yeah, just speak to the chickens.
Yeah, just speak to your livestock. They don't judge you at the end of the day.
Yeah, they don't judge
they
exactly.
Don't judge you.
Yeah,
They
but
don't judge you.
even to the things that you build, you say, yeah, people will judge you, right? No matter what. So I guess it's the same thing. I always tell people that whatever you do in life, whether you do it or not, people will still judge you. So you might as well do it. Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Don't think.
Yeah. Just don't think. Just like,
do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe if you could go back to the first day of when you're building Regenerative Farmers Malaysia, what would the advice you give to yourself?
Start small.
Start small. Okay.
Don't leave your job. Okay, your day job. Start small. Get the confidence. Get the hang of it. Then practice actually using your heart and mind while doing farming. Yeah, that is very, very important. Yeah.
Now, can you tell me or tell the audience more about starting small? Because for a lot of people, when they have an idea, they will have this grand vision of things. They want to see how things they want to build in the future, and then they kept on overthinking about it, and in the end, they are not doing anything.
That's the mistake. Actually, a lot of farmers actually go into it.
Okay.
So you see, a lot of actually farming is actually one of the top 10 in terms of suicide.
Okay,
Top 10
interesting.
in terms of suicide. So what happens is that a lot of people taking a lot of money out, especially from loans, to start farming. Buying a lot of heavy machinery, invest in a lot of tax and all that.
Yeah.
So by doing so, they do not realize that they are actually going against Mother Nature.
Okay.
Okay. And when you have all those actually, loans that need to be paid and all that, you'll be under pressure. And
For
it's
sure.
not fun
Yeah.
to be under pressure, chasing every month, being chased by the bank, actually, to pay
Service
all
your loan.
service your loans, pay all
Yeah.
your debts and all that. So, these are the things actually. That is why I tell people, start small, mimic nature while you are doing. Learn from people that has already done it before, then that is the way to go. And like right now, as you go into a lot of farms and all that, you can see lots of pesticides. Some invest in a lot of money on drones and all that, and they have big machinery, irrigation,
Yeah.
Is part of it. Massive money actually spent on irrigation, buying a lot of pumps and all that to pump in water to their land and all that. But if you mimic nature, take for example, the soil is a good soil, is actually a sponge at the end of the day, which will keep a lot of moisture for your crops. So if you go against Mother Nature and you are building something that is hard soil, bare ground and all that, we will definitely use a lot of money buying a lot of pumps, doing a lot of irrigation work and all that. Yeah. So I always say, start small, mimic nature, and try to learn from those people that has already done it before.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great. So I guess people can also learn from you in terms of what you're building. So maybe there's one lesson here. You yourself as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, maybe one advice you would give to the audience about how do you become maybe a purposeful entrepreneur that can bring change or impact the society?
The one advice I will give to people is that whatever you do and all that, it has to be ethical.
Ethical.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got to be ethical.
Yeah.
And you got to know actually, are you serving the people? Are you going against anything that is Mother Nature?
Yeah.
Okay, it has to be ethical. You got to be honest. Okay, do it from your heart, and yeah, the rest of it, just leave it to
It will,
the
and the rest will take care of itself.
yes.
Right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was the inspiration and the sharing session that we had today together with Michael, who's building Regenerative Farmers Malaysia. You guys can check out all his social media channels and to educate. He's educating the world about what regenerative farming is all about. Michael, it's a great pleasure to have you on the show.
Likewise.
Right? And
Thanks for having me.
of course, hopefully we can visit you at your farm one day as it grows bigger and more mature.
Yeah.
So once again, thank you for being part of the show. Never Been Sold is really about the show to highlight builders, creators, risk takers from Southeast Asia. So I hope that actually inspired you, and if it did, please feel free to tag your friends and share the show across all your social media platforms. And with that, this is Richard Kerr from Never Been Sold. We'll see you again in the next episode.